Right, sorry, I can't really hear you. I've turned you up now.
Uh, yeah, so I'm live, I think. Wait, is the
Okay,
lobby happening?
it'll show up on my. Yeah, it's just M30's not readying up. Oh shoot, my
Oh,
B reel. Um, right, I'll check if the task is coming up.
I don't think task is working.
Yeah, tasks ain't gonna work.
We're waiting on MFork. Oh my god, this is a shambles. Well, I put the Twitch link in Formula V's content. There we go.
Okay, it'll post in a second probably. Right, you lead because you've got the thing in there.
Yeah.
I'll
Right,
just
boys,
follow along.
welcome to the stream. This is Division 2 Baku, circuit known for carnage. So, yeah. There's a. Is that the same for you?
Yeah,
Why is that there? Mama
it's
Zelda
nice.
sucks. Oh, that's a bit. Oh, that's a bit harsh. Yeah. So, this track's always one of the best to commentate on mainly because of its uncalled for amount of carnage. Now, I cannot see who's out first because there's a green pole. There we go. I can't change the camera either. There we go. Okay, so we have Swifty, Racer out, and we have Mike Shore out. Pretty long lap here, nearly 2 minutes long. Usually like 140 lap times, and lots of 90-degree turns and long straights. Usually low downforce setups, and Mike Shore will take the I'll get the
No one's
championship order. Oh,
no one's out on my screen.
Razor Fishing is leading the championship, but he is not here today. EJ, he's a chance to overtake Razor Fishing in the championship standings if he outscores him by 12 points. Oh, the game's too loud. I'll turn that down. So, I'll just put it on 3. But then that's too short. Stand by. I'll get this sorted. 5. That'll do.
The quality's alright.
Okay, so the first person starting the lap is going to be Mike Shore, followed behind Swifty, Aston Martin and Red Bull. Red Bull obviously I think they're doing well this season. As for Aston Martin, but yeah, let's watch Mike Shore. He won in Bahrain. He won the race. we're expecting big things from Mike Shore. Yeah, I don't know what turn this is, but you can take a lot of track on the inside. And just more 90-degree turns. Tricky part of the track here. Gets it nicely. Coming up into the tight right-hander. Nicely done again. Into castle section. There's a yellow flag in sector 1. That's for a hooper. I don't know what he's doing. Classical. Now let's go back to Mike Shore. Into the tight left-hander here. Oh, he hit the wall there. I think everything's okay. This corner is pretty difficult, but seems to be a good lap from Mike Shore. Because he's left-right-hander here. Flat out. Up to the line. He didn't make a lot of mistakes from what I've seen, so should be a pretty decent lap to start off with. Comes up to the line. It's going to be a 1:39.8, which is a great lap. Followed closely by Swifty Racer, who makes his way into the pits. And then we have David Laguna with a 1:42.5, followed by Ryan. Oh, I missed him. Oh, I'm P2 with a 1:41 point.
Ryan is debut.
Yeah. Mama Zelda overtakes him, 1:40.4. Zane Sap goes P4 with a 1:41 point. FMC of Tom goes P3. And it's much to bias. He comes to the line, not a lot of ERS remaining due to the long lap times here. Goes P3, 1:40.4. Here comes EJ. Invalidated this lap.
I wonder if anyone.
Yeah.
Wonder if anyone's going to go for the slipstream down this back straight.
Yeah, pass.
Hooper could have done with it, but
Yeah. Two Ferraris. Carousel coming in with wing damage there. Followed behind with Hooper. So the two halves seem pretty close to each other, so maybe they can do some slipstream tactics, but they don't seem to be doing that.
It's a new lineup for them. I doubt the chemistry's there just yet.
Yeah. New lineup for Haas as I don't know if it's a promotion or demotion, but the Klapike got promoted to TP after being their driver. So Final Flame steps into replace Klapike as he hits the wall. Speaking of him.
Looked quite
Ryan,
nice through the wall of champions, actually.
Yeah. Ryan goes into the pits. Not going to finish that lap. And we have Mamsella as well coming into the pits. So I don't believe anybody's on a lap right now. Or probably is.
Unthurk's on a good lap. He's looked
Yeah.
very good through the first sector in terms of his lines and stuff.
Looks like he did that nicely. To the tight right hand.
Probably the most difficult corner.
Yeah, that is.
He's used all. That's really good. Good lap so far.
Oh no, he's done a Leclerc. Oh dear. That is quite a big crash.
That was a good lap.
Oh dear, there's someone coming up. He's done it again. Oh my god. It's carnage down. It's all happening down at Castle section.
I'll just clip that for Jacobo. Because he said, and I quote, "How do you crash at the Castle section?"
Oh dear. That was a big one. Oh my god. Final Flame, we missed that. Went P2 with a 1:40.3 on his debut back into Div 2. Yeah, but we are missing David Laguna and Emperor after a crash at the Castle section. So not ideal for their races. And EJ on the lap, no, he's not. we have Nova Iconic who just backs off there. Something must have happened. Swifty Racer. And I imagine people will be coming out for their second runs soon enough now. So we can have more action on track. We'll watch a lap with Churchill. Obviously former Div 2 driver in the past. Now with Ferrari. So coming down the straight here. Long straight, low wings, gonna help you in the straight, gaining all the time. Get the right setup. Into turn 1, right just before the curb. Oh, he's went in way too deep there. And he spun it. Just held the brakes for too long, I think. And EJ gonna come into the pits now. Nova Iconic probably gonna go into the pits as well. Swifty Racer.
We can't really see what's going on, so.
Yeah. Swifty Racer, who I think's on a lap. I do believe he's on a lap.
It's pitting, I think.
No, he's pitting.
Oh.
Someone's blocking the pit. Now, yeah, I don't think anybody's on a lap right now. Curacao, but he spun. We have Rayan. Yeah, on his debut. We'll give him a little bit of watch time here on his debut as he goes to start lap currently, sitting in P6. Not bad at all. Yeah, into turn 1, just before the curve. Nicely done through there. Brake at 70 meters forward. Nice. Oh, sorry, my pardon. Feeling a little bit sick. Rain on a lap here. Into turn 3. Use the track on this side. Good traction. Now, arguably the hardest corner coming up here. Brake early, get on the curb. Nicely done through there. And brake just here. Use the track into castle section. Hopefully he doesn't do an M fork. Oh, he could have went faster through there, but still he didn't die, so that's what matters. Into tight
Mike
left hand.
has been.
Mike, sure.
Right. Mike's been probably the best driver in terms of consistency throughout. On his laps in Bahrain, he set pole by quite a lot, and he seems to be doing a bit of a sprint. So we'll see if he can hold on.
Yeah, here comes Ryan onto the line. We seen just there that he's 7 tenths up. So bit of a distant slipstream from final lane, a couple of thousand maybe up to the line. 140.8, 6 tenths improvement, puts him in P6 still, and Swifty Racer, not on the lap, and FNC Tom on a lap here. Nicely done through there. Has to hook this up nicely. Left-hander, right-hander, don't hit the wall. And long straight where setups to make the difference here. And as it comes up to the line, looks like a pretty decent lap. 140.5, 110 improvement. Puts it in P5 still. And with Zap 5 tenths up at the minute. Might be good enough for P7 and P8. Not a bad lap at all. Here we go. I think that's Mike Shore. 2 tenths improvement, 110 improvement. He's going to go up to the line now. As Jack said, he has been quite consistent with his laps. Obviously dominated the Bahrain race. 139.6, a very solid lap. 210 improvement from Michael, and he looks to be sailing to pole now. He's 7 tenths clear of P2. So in his own respect, very well done, Michael. Final time up to line 3 tenths into it, and a 140.0 puts him in P2 still. And Rain comes into pit. We have Hooper, who's not improved his lap time and has invalidated. So Swifty racer coming up to the line. What lap time can he do? He hasn't set a lap time yet. P3. Identical lap time to Mama Zelda. 1.40.408. FNC Tom comes into pits. We're going to come into the pits as well. E-Shape's not improving. Will he go into the pits? Yes, he will. Zap not improving. On low fuel mode. He'd want to hurry it up if he wants to get out for another lap. But no can do right now. Due to low fuel mode, and there's something going on down. Mama Zelda's out. He just hit the wall. He went in. Looked like he went in too deep. Into tight left hander. Something I wish they'd changed about that part of the track is we're going board with Swifty. He's coming by the crash lane now. If they made that curve flat, then there would be less danger at that corner. So all the drivers are going to be coming out now for their final runs of qualifying. So see who gets pole position. Mamazella will start no higher than P4. So I think people will overtake him though. So we have Claracel on the lap. But no ERS. So that is going to be it for qualifying for him, I think. Unless he recharges his ERS now and has enough fuel. Which he's probably a bit on. Looks like he's on no fuel mode. So I think that's Claracel done for qualifying. Dubai is here, warming up the tyres for his final run of qualifying. Other than that, don't think anybody's on a lap right now. So, Claracel, if he wants to start another lap, is going to be the first one to do so, followed by FNC Tom and Tobias. And we have Ryan as well on his debut, sitting in P8, so proving himself in Division 2. And followed behind have EJ and Nova Iconic. So is Claracel going to start a lap? In tight left hand, don't get wind damage. I don't think he has enough battery. Definitely doesn't have enough battery or fuel. So that is Claracel done for qualifying. He will start no higher than P7. Now we have FNC on. Get on the power. Start your lap. Claracel has to move out the way. Go to left side of the track so he doesn't get in anybody's way. As he does that, he's going into the pits. We watch FNC on. Starting his lap. Brake just before the curb. Oh no, he was on the lap. No, he wasn't. That was a glitch. Here we go. Brake at 70. Don't use the curb. Hit the wall in the axle, but I don't think it affected him too much. Right, long straight. More 90-degree corners coming up. Brake at the 100-meter board. Use the track. Oh, use the wall a little bit there. Into the right hander. Yeah. Hardest part of the track coming up there. Nicely done to there. into tight right hander coming up here. Now into the castle section. You have to send it through here if you want the max lap time. Nicely done. I think he's up on his lap time. But actually, a lot of drivers didn't come out for another run. That is surprising me a little bit. But most drivers did. So, FNC Tom. Let's see how much he's improved by. He's 3/10 up at the minute, which would put him in P3. Or could he get P2 maybe here? Can he master this last sector? We'll see now. Coming up to the line. Oh, something's happened there now. Down after the left-hander in after castle section. It's a 1:40.1 for FNC Tom, puts him in P3. Can't beat Final Flame. Followed behind by Ryan on his debut. 2/10 up nearly. Puts himself in P8. Well done. And EJ second in the championship right now. Coming up to the line. Oh, I don't think he's going to improve to 1:41.1. 1.3 second improvement, followed by Nova Iconic. Puts himself in P12, not where you want to be. Here comes Mike Shore. Improves again, a 1:39.4. That's going to be pole position, 100%. Mike Shore snatches pole position in qualifying in Baku, followed by Final Flame on his return to Division 2. And it's all kicking off in the race day chat. Now, onto the race. Okay. I've just had confirmation that the stream's okay. So, you always like to hear that. As we wait for a couple of people to load in so we can start the action. Oh dear. I'll not mess with my voice settings, as why am I in the grid? What is happening? I'm on the grid right now. I do not know what has happened. Can I retire? Oh shit. I don't think. Oh shit. Lads, this is. Okay. Well, we start the formation lap. I'm gonna retire in the pits as soon as the race starts. So, oh dear.
Okay, so everything looks good on the power unit cycles. So let's concentrate on
Turn one run off. Okay.
brakes up to temperature.
So, I'm not racing. So, this is not me. So I'm gonna have to retire at turn one. It's a shame. I'm not going to be able to catch the action at the front. But looks like MFARC has disconnected. So will he load back in or no? We don't know. Now we'll go see what tires are. Oh, my game's just glitched again. Everybody on the medium tires, it seems. So, yeah. So no difference in strategy from everybody. Oh dear. Okay, so we're gonna retire at the turn one runoff. Is admin orders. So Mfork has disconnected. Everybody's on the medium tires. I'm sorry about this because I cannot capture the action of anything happening at the front at the minute. So just gonna have to wait until the race starts. I've never had this happen before. This is a pretty big glitch. Oh shit. Yeah, so we just wait until the race starts so I can retire in the turn one runoff. So I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do here, as everybody's gonna line up on the grid now. Apart from Mfork, who, well, he will line up on the grid, but not manually. As we see the front runners coming up to the grid now. Mike sure on pole position, of course, as we've seen in qualifying. And we have, oh, where did Mfork go? Oh dear, what's going on here? Oh my goodness. Oh shit. Oh, that's not ideal. Okay, so, I'm gonna retire at the turn one runoff. Everybody's gonna get racing here in Division 2. So, here we go for the race here. It's lights out and away we go, and I can't see who got the better start or no, but looks like David the Gooner got a good start. And into turn one. We're going to retire from the session. And as we wait to get back into spectator mode, here we go. Final Flame takes the lead the race over Mike Short and F1C of Tom. Could Mike Short think about a possible move here? No. It's all kicking off. Mama Zelda, Tobias goes for the move on Mama Zelda. Mama Zelda stays back. Over the curve goes No Iconic. Mfork has joined the session again. Now, predicted pit stop strategy is 0 stop. That's not right. Oh. So I'm now by myself. But Swifty Racer seems to have got off to a poor start here. As he's already fallen behind the pack. Maybe has wing damage or something. Through castle section goes everybody. I think everybody's okay. Don't be a heroic into the tight left-hander. But everybody seems to be safely through the first corner. Or the first lap. Oh, Tobias wall. Now, let's go up to the front. Final Flame takes the lead, followed by Mike-Shore. He's 3/10 behind. Here they go, down the mid straight. Could Mike-Shore think about a possible move? Oh, they're banging wheels down the straight. Here they go. Here comes Mike-Shore. Down the straight. Final Flame using his battery. Oh, Dave the Gooner's out. No. That is... Oh, it's... Oh, we have a safety car out here. Is anybody going to dive into the pits? No, but it does so. It's a safety car here. And I've forgotten that this is a sprint race. So yes, guys, this is a sprint race. I forgot about that. My bad. Mike Shore did get ahead of Final Flame. And we have a safety car out here on lap 1 due to David the Gooner. I didn't catch it, but from what it looks like, he's binned it at the exit of the left-right-hander. So not ideal for him, but he can always come back. This is just a sprint race. So, not ideal for him, but it's not the end of the world. So, oh, I forgot. There's no pit stop strategy because there will be no pit stops in this race. So, my bad there. But here we go. Safety car deployed due to an accident. It's always Baku. It's always Baku. As we wait for the cars to get to the safety car, we're going to have 9 laps of racing. 9 laps of racing at Baku in the sprint race. Mike Shore leads the race from starting at pole position. Final Flame did take the lead. Did take the lead at the start of the race, but Mike Shore managed to regain that position just before the safety car came out. So, not much happened in the first lap. So, Grack will rejoin us, so we're not going to be lonely the whole race. Now, what I'm wondering, is anyone going to dive into the pit? There's a bit of dummying going on. Doesn't look like anybody's going to head into the pit, so everybody committing to the zero stopper here. Safety car can't be in this lap, I don't think so. It's going to be a pretty boring first lap. Haas have two drivers running in points at the minute. Final Flame up in P2. Red Bull have got off to a great start here. Michael leading the race and Tobias in P4, so not a bad start for Red Bull. Followed closely by Alfa Romeo in second place in terms of constructors. FNCO Tom running on the podium after his return to Division 2 racing a couple of races ago, back in Bahrain I think. And other than that, the order hasn't really changed since the start, apart from David the Gooner retiring on the first lap, and of course the glitch with me in the race, so I couldn't capture the first lap action unfortunately. But is anybody going to draw Grosjean? I don't think so. Hopefully the drivers are doing pretty good so far, not crashing, so don't think anybody's going to do that. As I said before, everybody on the medium tyre. Nobody has any penalties, as expected. It's Baku. So, not much to comment on at the minute. I don't know if it can be in this lap. It's in this lap. I'm first overtaking Swifty Racer. Oh, it is in this lap. Now, I thought I had to do a full lap, but apparently not. We're going to get racing here on lap 3. Whenever Michael pleases, he can go. Final Flame will be looking to overtake him, of course. So will every driver up the pack. So when is Michael going to go here so we can get racing again at Baku? Wait for Michael. Safety car has to come into the pits. And we're gone, we're racing. Final Flame got the good start. And there's action up and down the pack. Here we go into turn 1. Bit of contact there. Oh, FNCO Tom spun round. Oh, there's carnage at the back. I'm trying to catch that, but Duracell is out of the race. So is Zap and Hooper. Oh no, and it's carnage at the restart. I didn't quite catch that, but FNCO Tom. Oh, there's lots of racing going on at the minute. No Iconic into turn 3. Can he get the move to? Oh, he's hit the wall. Oh, and he's nearly hit Ryan. Oh, oh no, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh my goodness gracious me. It's all kicking off in the Division 2 race as expected. Baku delivering. Here comes the two Alpines. Keep it, oh, it's 3 wide. Oh my god. Oh, two Alpines have made contact. They've crashed. Here comes now Zelda with no wing. He's trying to make the overtake with no wing. Oh, there's even more crashes. Oh my god. What is going on? Oh, Jesus me. Oh, it's even... What is going on? This is the craziest start to a race I've ever seen in my life, commentating on Formula V race, and it is a safety car here in Baku, again on lap 4. What is going on? Carnage drop out of the race. So that was a lot to keep up with. I just, like, they were going 3 wide and all. Is anyone going to box yourself? Lazio Tom, first leader to make the pit stop, make the gamble. Oh So, um, I don't believe it's going to be a restart. So, um, everybody who has DNF'd so far is going to be starting from the back. So, lots of drivers opting to pit for the softs. EJ is going to be the leading car with soft tyres. So EJ is going to have a great chance at winning this race. It's going to be a 3 lap or 4 lap sprint to the line. We've lots of drivers having to repair wing damage after the carnage going on lap 4 and 3. That was a lot to keep up with. I don't know if it's great racing or no. Uh, Great content, not that good for the drivers. So we have the safety car pack just making their way to the castle section, whilst um, we have EJ leading the people who pitted, just going up to where they were meant to go. So they will catch up, and the safety car should be in next lap or this lap. I'm not too sure. I don't think it can be in this lap. Then again, oh, Final Flames got overtaken by FNC Tom. Final Flame tries to overtake him. FNC Tom overtakes him again. FNC Tom overtakes him again. It's all kicking off here in Baku. Carnage at the first corner and throughout the lap. Drivers struggling to keep it clean here in between the walls of Baku. Proving a struggle for most drivers. As we await on Mamsel and Nova Iconic, I think they were the drivers who had to repair their wing damage. So I'll lower the audio one more, just so people can hear me better. So safety car should be in this lap. Oh, Final Flame is into the pits. He sees opportunity here to hop on the soft tires, but all the drivers in front of him have the soft tires too, so he has left it a lap late, which has cost him track. Oh no, he is repairing wing damage. That's why he is in the pits. So we have most of the pack here on soft tires. EJ leading the pack. Now I think the front three are going to be left vulnerable here. I think EJ has a great chance of leading this race. As you can see, the fans on the balcony are loving it. So we and Final Flame should be in this lap. It's all kicking off in the race day chat, as I don't blame them. That was pretty horrific from everybody involved. Hopefully it doesn't happen again, as we're gonna have 3 lap sprint to see who's gonna win. Lots of overtaking opportunities on this track, so the soft tyre runners are going to have a great chance here to win the race, or at least finish on the podium. We have Hooper in second place in terms of who has pitted and who has not, followed by Emfer. So Swifty Racer, FNC Tom, Meitler, opting for track position. Time will tell if that is the right opportunity or no. Safety car should be in this lap. Oh, I don't know if that's lagging or is he just going crazy moving the tyres. Fair play to himself. If it is, surely the safety car's in this lap. Waiting for the FIA. Yes, it is. So we're going to get racing here on lap 7, 8, 9. So we have three. Let me do the maths. 3 laps of racing to the line. This is only a sprint race, so this is only the start of the carnage, the start of the drama. Now, we have to wait for the safety car to come in. When is Meitler going to go? Here, it's Aston Martin versus Red Bull. To see who's going to take that top position. Safety car coming into the pits. And Meitler's gone almost immediately. Oh, Swifty Racer's got the better restart. Down the inside he goes. Don't go too deep, don't do a Hamilton. Nice overtake. Oh, and there's even more cars at the back. Hooper is out. Hooper is out of the race. He will start in P8. Here comes 50 Racer. He takes the lead the race. So EJ's fell off. A lot of positions caught up in that carnage. Is Michler going to send it down inside? No. All drivers being responsible into turn 3. We only have 7 drivers running in this race now. And yellow flags in sector 1. That's for Hooper, who's out of the race. Oh, there's contact. There's contact. Michler breaks his wing. FNC O'Tom goes for the move. We'll see what damage Michler has in just a second. Oh, Jesus me. Overtaking the castle section. Not happening. Oh, and it's all kicking off in Division 2. Oh, there's even more spinning at the back. Here goes EJ, making the move on. But it's now Swifty Racers. Race to lose. Here comes Emperor. Is he going to send it? No. Responsible driving from all the... Oh, he's hit the wall again. FNC O'Tom giving him the squeeze into the last corner. Well, not the last corner, but last braking zone of the circuit. EJ is going to fancy his chances. Swifty Racer already 1 second clear of oh Jesus, someone's hit the wall. I think that was Nova Iconic. Yeah, so let's get back to the action. Here goes Emfark. FNC O'Tom with 0 ERS. EJ is going to fancy his chances here. No, he doesn't send it. Oh, the 2 alphas. Oh, that's going to hit the wall. Yeah, so FNC O'Tom losing an end plate here. Into turn 2. Emfark nearly losing it. But we have to go back to Michler and the battle for the lead. Michler has got time, so he can afford to save up his ERS and maybe go for a last lap dash. But it's all kicking off back here. 2 alphas battling it out here in Baku. Hardest corner on the track here, in my opinion. FNC O'Tom with no wing, of course, from what we can see. I don't think any moves are going to be made into this, so yeah, just wait. Oh, here comes EJ. Can he make the move? No moves into castle section this time. He's hitting the FNC O'Tom. So here into this long flat out left-hander. Into a tight corner. Oh, there's a crash. That's Swifty Racer who's crashed out of the lead of the race. And Emfark takes P2 on the soft tyres. And Michler now this is Michler's race to lose. Oh, there's even more overtaking going on. Swifty, he wants that P2. But is his wing gone? That's the question. All drivers keeping it clean. But Michler, 4 seconds clear at the minute. Looks like he's going to win the sprint race. But we'll go to this angle. 144.1, fastest lap for Michler. Emfark with 0 ERS. Swifty Racer giving him the squeeze. Oh no, Nova Iconic loses his wing there. I think that's his whole wing nearly gone, so not ideal for Nova Iconic. EJ gonna fancy his chances here on the last lap, trying to take P6. Can he do it? Michler miles clear now. 4 seconds clear off P2. Here comes EJ into the tight right-hander, 90-degree corner. Oh, that's nearly pushed him into the wall there. Into this corner. Slow left-hander. Then a right-hander. High curb there. Don't want to go over it. Can EJ get the exit he needs? No can do for EJ. Now, who's going to get on the podium? That is the question. Can Zelda take that final podium spot for Alfa Romeo? Emfark looks to be in control of P2 at the minute, but it's all going to be happening on the last straight. Michler now, 6 seconds clear. Great race for Michler. Oh, it's happening down here. EJ gets the move done on Nova Iconic. Oh, there's even more wings gone. FNC O'Tom. Sorry, I had to sneeze there. Michler win the race comfortably. Mike Shore comes up to the line now, 0% ERS. He wins the Baku sprint race and will start from pole position. No moves being made for the podium. Mamzella will have the second for fourth place. And it's battle to the line with EJ and Nova Iconic. I think Nova Iconic got it in the end. And my so that is the grid for the feature race. Mike Shore, Emferk, doesn't say where they started. So we don't know who the sprint race benefited or not. Oh, there we go. Emferk went from 14th to 2nd, so that's the soft tires proved to work there. So great race. Looked to be a great race for everybody who went onto the soft tire, apart from the lads who DNF'd. So unfortunate for there. Lots of racing in the sprint race. Can't imagine what the. Sorry, I'm feeling a bit sick, so just have to cough occasionally. Wait for FNC Tom. So lots of racing in the sprint race. Hopefully the lads can do the same in the feature race. So the feature race is where the big points are made, the money points. So everybody is going to have their A game on, and I'm on the grid again. I don't know why this is. This is just a classical Codemasters game glitch. So we're gonna retire. Gonna retire at the runoff again. I don't know why I'm changing my setup or anything. Sorry. So this is where we could see a difference in strategy. No, everybody opting for the hards again. I'm gonna retire at turn 1 again. So I'm gonna miss the turn 1 action again. So that's unfortunate. But so we can see the grid here. We have Mike Shore, followed by Emfark, Swifty Racer, Mama Zelda, Evan Seal Tom, Nova Iconic, EJ, Hooper, Final Flame, Tobias, Ryan, It's Jarcel here, Zap, and David Gunnar, and me, I suppose, but I'm not doing it, so that would be fixed. That would be fixed quite quickly. So, so I can't see how many laps we have. I think it's a pretty long lap, so I think there's 20 laps or so, 25 laps. So, on the formation, I better speed up so they don't have to wait that long. So I'm gonna miss the turn 1 action again, which is unfortunate due to just game glitches. Which I suppose you can say it ruins the racing, but it doesn't really. We'll be okay. So as long as I just retire, sure says went for a spin. I better speed it up here. So we're here for the feature race here in Baku. Lots of racing and lots of exciting moments in the first race. So we'll see what can the drivers get up to in the second race. With David Gunnar starting in P14, followed by 13, so no points at the minute for Mercedes. So after a DNF on the first lap for David Gunnar, had to sit out the sprint race. So we'll wait for Jarcel as well, just let him by. He's done a 360 to get tire temp, I suppose. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna retire anyway. So, who's gonna get the better start? We are the safety car that waits at the back of the pack. So, putting on 5 red lights here for the feature race here in Baku. 26 laps of racing to come. It's lights out and away we go. And someone's off the track already. Oh, they're going 4 wide. And here we go into turn 1. I'm just gonna retire. Jacobo, it's not my fault, okay? Glitch Masters strike again. Here we go. F and CO Tom takes the lead. No, something's up. Oh, Jesus. There's a massive crash at the back. Both Alfa Romeos, both both Alpines involved. So, was there a crash between the Alpines? That's going to be an interesting topic after the race. But we have a virtual safety car deployed. And, yeah, disappointed I got to miss that. Oh no, Ryan. He spun it under the virtual safety car. He's a broken wing. And I don't know why this pack are going so slow. Probably due to the Delta. A couple of drivers with Mason front wings. They're going side by side here. I don't know what Ryan is doing there. He has a penalty and someone's in the wall. That's Tobias. Oh my goodness me. And we're green here in Baku. It's all racing here. Oh, jeez. And FNCO Tom gets a drive-through penalty. We missed that at the front. So FNCO Tom leading this race. Going to drop down into last place. Once people, or not last place, but going to be dropped down the pack here. So not ideal for him at all. Now we tried to see the race in here. Here comes Zap. Is he going to make the move on Hooper? Hooper makes his way into the pits, which I imagine a lot of drivers will be doing. Michael coming into the pits after the worst start imaginable for Red Bull. A couple of drivers going to follow him in, I suppose, this back three. David stays out. Mademoiselle opts to come in as well, so we have a lot of drivers coming into the pits after the carnage on the first lap. But the carnage is what the fans want to see. So, if you're not mentally strong enough for Baku, don't race. EJ, after getting a dream start, is up into P2, followed by Zap. Zap went from P13 to P3, so that's up 10 positions, and it's all kicking off in the chat. A bit of an argument whether Baku should be on the calendar. I'll give you my view. If you're not strong enough for Baku, you can't race in Formula V. The trial race should be 100% racer in Baku, and the amount of times you get damage is the amount of times how clean you are. Okay, I am waffling here, my ADHD is taking me away, but we have a retire meet, and that's FNC Tom. After being in P1, he got a drive through and it's full safety car after lap 2. This is just carnage. I don't know how he's binned it there. Unfortunate for him and Alfa Romeo. So now Swifty Racer is leading this race. Hooper up into P6. David the Gooner and Mercedes with a great start there. So couple of drivers coming into pits. Zap stays out. So Zap has opted for track position and he's going to be leading the safety car here. He's going to be leading the safety car restart. Is Final Flume going to dive into pits? No. David Gooner, I think, is going to opt to stay out as well. We'll see now. So just EJ and Swifty Racer opting to go into the pits, unless Hooper, no. And the safety car has kind of saved Michler here, as I do think Michler is the quickest driver by a mile at the minute in Baku. He proved that in the sprint race. He's going to lunge into the pits, I think. No, he made it look like he was going into the pits. But opposite stay out here. As we have a Mercedes 1.5 here. Mercedes leading the race. after starting in P13 for Zap. is up into P1. So yeah, that's a great start, and the grid is pretty split apart at the minute after the carnage that went on at lap 1. We lose 2 drivers. We lose Mferk and F&C Tom. So the worst start imaginable for their teams, as they're running P8 and P11, so no points for Alpine as it stands. It's all kicking off back here. Drivers coming into the pits. Oh dear. Uh, what's happened there? Oh, he's out. Just a visual glitch, it looks like. As thanks to everybody who's tuning in for the carnage at the minute. Not much to commentate on. It's kicking off in the race day chat as the what do you call it? Yes, so the points runner as it stands is Zap in P1, Final Flame in P2, Swifty in P3, retains a podium even after pitting, so not sure what the benefits were on pitting unless you have wing damage. So I'd say this definitely favours Zap at the minute. He's doing brilliant at the minute, up 12 positions. So dream start for Zap and his team. Dave the Gooner on P5. A great drive in regards to him as well so far up into P5 as it stands. Yeah, so I missed the start of the race, so that is quite annoying. The bottom pack are only going through the last braking zone now, so I hopefully they should all catch up this lap, and it should be in this lap, but time will tell. I think we're going to be spending the majority of this race behind the safety car, as Baku proves time and time again the carnage that goes on in Baku. And FNC Nova Iconic has pitted again. Unless he retires, I don't see why he's pitted. No, he's just pitting for mediums. So the Jeff strategy is striked again, putting him on softs. Ryan stopped to come into the pits as well, or Ryan. So so Zap leads the race at the minute. Not much to commentate on. Ferrari, both drivers running points, same with Mercedes and Haas. Haas have had a great start in regards to them. Final Flame up 7 positions from the start. After, I don't know what happened to Michler, because of course the glitch where I was on the grid happened, so I didn't get to see what happened to Michler, but apparently he forgot to brake or something. I don't know. Maybe he locked up into turn 1, did Hamilton or something like that. Only after the race we'll see. But we have most drivers nearly caught up. It's not going to be in this lap, unfortunately. Will be in next lap though, after a couple of drivers had to make a extra pit stop due to bad strategy decisions. I do believe everybody has their front wings attached and is on their desired tyres. So we should be ready to go racing, if you want to call this racing. We should be ready to go racing again pretty soon. A couple of drivers going side by side there, or no, maybe that's just my eyes. But sorry, everybody gonna catch up now to the back of the pack so we can get racing here on lap 6. Lap 6 we're gonna get racing. Nobody's went into the pits, thank the Lord. Someone just lost their wing. I didn't quite catch that. I don't know. Yeah, a couple of drivers disappointed after the start of the race. Obviously, stuff doesn't go in their favour and have to retire, so not ideal for the drivers involved. Yeah, Nova Conic's pitted again. He's lost his swing again. I don't know what he's doing. If you're not going to take it seriously, just retire. Come on. Um, how do I hide the? Oh, there we go. There we go. That's gone now. So the viewing experience will be a little bit better. Um, yeah. So we're just waiting on Nova Iconic. He's just, I don't know what he's doing. He's just messing about here in the race, which is not ideal because we're not going to get racing this lap. I don't think so. We're going to have to sit behind the safety car for one lap longer. I know it's not ideal, but um, not a lot that we can do at the minute. So pretty unfortunate. Or maybe he can catch up. I don't believe there's a delta. um, hopefully we can go racing this lap, but don't think that's going to be possible unless Nova Iconic gets his running boots on. Oh, it is going in this lap. So yeah, we're going to get racing here. Zap's going to lead them away. We'll watch from Swifty's POV. And hopefully Nova can catch up. I don't. He should be able to. So we'll watch this restart from Swifty Race's POV. I don't believe Zap's ever led a restart before. And oh no, he's hit the. No. And he's gone. He's legged it. Swifty Racer's got a good restart. He's going to be right alongside Final Flame going into turn one. Oh dear, he sent it. That's going to be in the wall. Oh, and he spun. Oh, and it's more carnage again. Swifty Racer. Oh my goodness gracious me. What's going on? This race is not going well, but Final Flame takes the lead the race. Dave the Gooner into podium positions. Here comes Tobias into turn 3. Hooper trying to make the overtake on Tobias. Can't make it stick. Couple of races and going up at the front of the pack. Mike Shore has made his way into P4, dropping down 3 positions after the restart. EJ goes a little bit wide. Can Mike Shore get the exit needed? No, we can't. Oh, we have another crash at the back. Drivers involved are Nova Iconic, Curacell, and Zap. I beg my pardon. No, Zap, after leading this race, now running in last place. So, worst restart imaginable. But we'll get back to the racing at the front and the back, as things look pretty tight up at the front. Oh, that's going to go in the wall. Oh, hopefully he doesn't have wing damage. Mike Sure goes in way too deep and hits the wall. Gives Mamazelda a little bit of a squeeze. Oh, Jersel's out the race. He's, oh dear me. Oh, God, it's a dreadful start for Ferrari, and that's going to be another safety car. Hopefully not. Somebody's left the session. Jersel's left the session after he's crashed out. Oh, Jesus. So Jersel's out this race. Dreadful start for Ferrari. Hooper, I don't know what happened to Hooper, but oh dear me, Ryan's out now with 2. I don't think anybody's going to finish at this rate. But we'll go back to the racing. Here comes Mike Short. Down the straight, into turn 3. Can he get the move done? On EJ. EJ running low on ERS. So yeah, EJ under 10%. David the Goon are doing a great job. But Final Flame doing even better. So, yeah, Final Flame ace the race, comfortable lead up front. All close with P4, P3. Meitler, oh, EJ goes wide. Meitler losing his last ERS to get the move done. Oh, he has to back out a little out the trot, but gets the move done before the break, and great move from Meitler there. Is any more moves going to happen? I don't believe so. So we move to the straight. We'll go on to broadcast cam. Oh, EJ's ran a little bit wide. That's gonna That's gonna allow. Oh, there's a crash at the back. That's Tobias. He's lost his wing. Spins the car around, and will he get in the way of Swifty? No, he doesn't. Uh, so not ideal for him. But we go back up front. Here comes EJ and Mamazella into turn one. Who's going to get the move done? Mamazella down the inside. EJ struggling with ZRS. Gets forced a little bit wide there. But Mamazella gets the move done in the end. Great racing there. Here comes Michler. He's got DRS. DRS wide open down the straight. Here comes David the Gooner into turn 3. Can Michler get the move done? Yes, he can. Great move by Michler there. As he sets after Final Flame after that crash on the opening lap. Yeah, so this is the biggest battle going on at the minute. Tobias has to go into the pits after obviously that crash. So dreadful start for Ferrari, or well, they do have a driver running. Oh, EJ cuts the corner there. Surely gets a penalty. No penalty for EJ after cutting the corner. Here comes Mamzella. Um, Up this tight part of the track here. Not really sure if you can classify this as an overtaking zone, but we've seen Michler go for it, so will Mamazella go for it? I think he's a bit too far back. But Michler already gaining on Final Flame. He wants that wing. Oh, but I just seen the wing fly off. That was Mamazella, I do believe. Yeah, he's missing the end plate there on the right hand side. So that's going to be lack of downforce there. Not ideal for him. Now there's a 26-second gap between Tobias and Swifty Racer, so you can see that the drivers are struggling to keep it on the road with the wing damage and all that. So here comes Mamzella into turn 1. Is he going to get the move done? Is he going to send it down the inside? No responsibility. Oh no, there's a crash there. EJ's went right into the back of him, and EJ has lost the front wing, and we have a full safety car deploy here after a build-up of debris, I assume, after the crash. So that's going to give everybody an opportunity to bunch up again. So carnage at Baku again. So I will the drivers opt to pit. I think a couple of drivers are going to opt to pit. Tobias retires in the pit lane. Understandably, I wouldn't put myself through this either, brother. I understand you. So we have a couple of drivers who's around a lap behind nearly. So well, not nearly a lap behind, but pretty far behind. So it's going to take a while to catch. Oh no, EJ's done a Grosjean. Oh no, was that Final Flame? It was Final Flame. Final Flame's done a Grosjean. He has front wing damage, so not good for Haas. Both the Haas drivers don't have a front wing. No. This is dreadful for Haas. They're gonna have to pit now. Both their drivers. So we just had confirmation from the stewards that EJ is under investigation for a reset to track, which is obviously not allowed in the rule books. I do imagine most drivers are going to make their way into the pits maybe. No, Michler stays out. Final Flame's going to dive into the pits because of his wing damage, of course. So is Mamazella, or no, and EJ. Swifty Racer stays out. He's going to inherit P3 here. Hooper's a bit far behind to catch any of these guys out, so Hooper's going to stay in P7. So free pit stop for, well, not free, they do lose track position. Both Tasses decide to double stack. They kind of have to. I think Final Flame or EJ has lost out. I think EJ has lost out due to the double stack pit stop, but it's Michler who leads. Yeah, pretty dominant from Michler. He's shown that he's one of the best on the grids, and hopefully we see him in Division 1 in the future. The title fight is going to be interesting in Division 1, or Division 2, sorry. So we have Mike Shore, um, EJ, and Fraser Fishy. So Fraser Fishy is not here at the minute, so I suppose you can kind of say it's a good race to miss, kind of. Uh, well, you can argue both sides because if you do finish, all you have to do is finish, and you're guaranteed points here. So that's definitely an upside to racing. But then, of course, your competition are going to gain a lot on you. So pretty short calendar, so you can't afford to be missing races here. But people do have priorities, so we do understand. EJ has been very consistent this season, and P6 is not bad at all, and he can still arguably get up more positions here. So definitely not the end of the world for EJ. We have MFERC in P3 in the championship. Is 12 points behind Fraser Fishy. So MFERC has DNF there, which is not ideal at all for him in his championship hopes. And EJ, I don't think he's going to be catching out Fraser Fishy if it stays like this. Mike Shore, I think Mike Shore and Fraser Fishy will be drawn if it stays as it is, or I think Mike Shore will be 1 point behind. So nobody goes into pits unless Sap opts to go into the pits, maybe. No, no Viconic. No wing damage. He's on the hard tire. I don't see why he would pit. No, he's dizzy. Okay, so we should get racing here, hopefully. Yeah, so we should have spent most of this race behind the safety car, which is it's not what you want to see, but I'm sure admins will take extensive measures to hopefully make sure that this type of races don't happen again, because it's not the best, but it is what it is. So as we wait for Nova Iconic, we're going to get racing here. That's the main thing. We're going to get racing here in Baku again. For how long, I don't know. So yeah. Hopefully we can get racing here again. See some good racing, because we don't want to safety car every 2 laps. We want to see racing. That's what the people are here for. So yeah, everyone through castle section now. Safety car should be in this lap as the pack is up against each other. So I do believe the winning constructor right now is Haas, or it could be Haas or Red Bull that could be taking a W here. Haas have both drivers running, and that's what's going to be crucial here, because we're not sure how many people are going to finish this race. I mean, already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drivers are out before lap 11. So at the rate it's going, could see a lot of drivers out. So yeah, safety car in this lap, as we got a confirmation from the FIA there. Michael's going to lead them away. We're going to go back to Swifty Racer's camera. Is Michael going to do what he does usually? Go just before the line, which is starting to be a trend with the drivers. Mademoiselle is eager to get on with it, but Michael's caught him lacking here. And here comes Swifty. Is he going to send it? Right outside. No, it backs off. We're waiting to see, is the carnage going to happen again? I think everybody's through safely through turn 1, which is something we haven't said in a while. Swifty Race deploys his D this one. There's a yellow flag in sector 1. I think something's happened to Zap, maybe caught up in a bit of wing damage or something. But Mike Shore leading this race here, showing why he is one of the best on the grids and why he will be fighting for the championship this season. But finally we can see some racing. We're going to go back. So, here comes Fine Flim on Mademoiselle down the inside. Cuts the corner a little bit, but does get the move done nonetheless. He might be asked to give that position back. He he might be asked to give that position back because he did. Oh, something's happening to my mic. I'm sorry about this. I'll just try not to touch it, my controller. But yeah, so we see Final Flame cut the corner to get past Mamzella. I don't think he's been asked to get back. Oh dear, that's a crash for Mamzella. He has no front wing. So, no, oh, this is a full safety car again. There wasn't even debris. Oh my goodness me. Well, might see some drivers come into the pits now. Especially the ones who hasn't pit. We'll see. We'll see who hasn't pit. Everyone's made a pit stop now, so I don't think anybody's going to be coming into the pits. Mamanzella, of course, he was the one who crashed, so he's going to have to come into the pits. Actually, we have a couple of drivers up, and Nova Iconic has made 6 pit stops now. Like, yeah, so lots of safety cars here in Baku. Drivers struggling to keep it clean in between the walls of Baku. Can't really see any racing going on because just countless safety cars. But we're halfway through the race now here, so we're halfway there. We're nearly done. Most drivers just have to finish the race to grab a point here. Yeah. So we have 9 drivers running. Nobody is DNF to cause the safety car, so it was just a little bit of debris. Just a little bit of debris that caused the safety car. I don't know if it can be in this lap. I mean, the pack are going to catch up, so it can be in this lap, I suppose, maybe. I think it has to do one full lap, though. So, we'll see. Please God it's still in. Please God it comes in, because it's been a lot of safety cars, and I think a lot of crashes has happened at that left-hander. It's pretty tight. It's a tight corner, and it's hard to spot your braking point, so yeah, a couple of drivers find it difficult. Safety car's not going to be in this lap, I believe. So we're going to have to do one more lap of this. And the current order, as you can see, Mike Shore in P1 with Swift Racer in P2. Final Flame Odyssey. I don't know what Nova Iconic is doing. I don't think he's taking this race very seriously. Come on. That's repairs again. So we safety car should be in this lap. Nova Iconic with the 8th stop. Not ideal for him. The fans on the balcony are loving it. I don't think they've got to see much race in action yet. Just safety cars. So hopefully the safety cars in this lap. Yeah, there hasn't been much to commentate over. Because we've been sat behind the safety car. So safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Red Bull leading the way here. Um, most drivers have made one stop or two stop. Hooper has made 3 pit stops, and then Nova tops it off with 8. Um, okay, this is interesting. Couple of drivers on the hard tyre, couple of drivers on the medium, and Mademoiselle on the soft. They're not going to go to the end, so Mademoiselle maybe go mediums at near the end of the race, or pretty soon. Nearly only 12 laps remaining here. So as we get racing here in Baku, looks like Swifty Racer got a good restart. He's going to be challenging into turn 1, right outside. Oh, there's a bit of contact there. We look behind to see if everything's okay. I think everybody's safely through turn 1. Swifty Racer all over the back of Michael here. So here we go into turn 3. I think Michael's a bit too far ahead. Final Flame stays behind. Oh, there's a sender. Mamazella trying to make the move on David the Gooner. David the Gooner covers it nicely. So we see Swifty Racer. Michael is going to be trying to get his A game on now. Try and cover the DRS. And Nova Iconic's pitted again. So yeah, Mike Shore is stretching his lead out front. The gap's nearly at 1 second, and Final Flames all over the back of Swifty Racer here. Mademoiselle on the softs, he's going to be trying to make use of that, but I don't imagine that the other drivers are going to be making a pit stop. Here comes Final Flame down the straight. Haas versus Aston Martin. Aston Martin have had a tough start to the season. So can Swifty Racer deliver a podium for the team here? That would be great for the team. Boost morale at Aston Martin. Final Flame, he's not using any ERS, so he's not going to be going for the overtake on this lap. So he doesn't have to sit behind for a bit longer. We have EJ. EJ here. He's all over the back of Dave Zaguna. He's using battery to try and get past Dave Zaguna here. So is he going to send it? No, he stays behind. Same battles going on with Final Flame and Swifty Racer. Final Flame follows closely behind, but not a lot of racing action going on during this part of the track. Mike Shore hasn't stretched out the gap to 1 second, so Final Flame all over the back of him now. He's going to be looking to get the move done through the castle section. Traction be important out of here, but this isn't really an overtaking opportunity here, so this is just for lap time basically. No overtaking here. Will anybody hit the wall? Seems to be a prime spot for hitting the wall up there, but most drivers making it through safely. Now here comes Final Flame. He's going to deploy his battery. It doesn't look like he's gonna. So responsible driving, saving his ERS probably for the DRS maybe. Mike Shore is 1 second ahead now. As we come through Final Flame not deploying his battery. DRS enabled. Get the message by the FIA for the DRS to be enabled now. So a couple of drivers in that DRS train there running. Swifty Racer leading it. Mike Shore has pulled the second gap. But here comes Final Flame. 3/10 behind. Has the DRS wide open down the straight. 90-degree corner coming up. Left-hander into turn 3. Can't get the move done. So Final Flame looking to snatch that P2 off Swifty Racer and Aston Martin. David the Gooner running P5 for Mercedes. EJ and P6 for the Haas Formula 1 team. We have Zap followed behind, and Hooper managing to cling on to that DRS and then does the Nova Iconic there. He's just back marking there. So, Final Flame right behind Swifty Racer. He's going to fancy his chances down the straight, I say. Deploy DRS maybe. Mamazella follows behind. David the Gooner is a bit far behind. I don't know if Mamazella is going to go to the end on these tyres because they are soft tyres and he's had them on for 4 laps, so it'll be difficult to go to the end. But if he can do it, then well, it's not a good strategy, is it? If he's going to pit, you want to pit soon. But here comes Final Flame out the last corner. Oh, it's actually Mamzelle who's got the run on Final Flame. ERS being enabled here. Everything ending in ORS. Into turn 1. Here comes Mamzella. Down the inside. Brakes a bit late. Oh, there's a bit of contact there nearly. With Swifty Racer. Final Flame. Into turn 2. We're just going to focus on this battle now. Final Flame with DRS. Mitchell just outside that 1 second gap from Swifty, so he is killing as far as it goes. Here comes Mike. Mamzella right outside. Oh, it's nearly squeezed into the wall there. They're side by side going into turn 4. Oh, nearly hit the wall there. Close racing going on. Into left-hander. Side by side. Oh, sure, there's contact. Oh, great racing there by the 2. Here comes Final Flame down the inside of Mamzella. Cuts the corner again nearly. Sorry. Final Flame hanging on to that position. A Swift Racer nearly outside that 1 second gap. Maybe to play a bit of ERS here. He needs to get outside that 1 second gap. I don't think he's going to do it. Or maybe. Everybody seems to be running a bit low on ERS, apart from 2 Hasses in particular. Oh no, never mind. Final Flame doing good on ERS. But here comes Mamzella. We'll go on board with Mamzella. 30% ERS. He's 5/10 behind Final Flame. So we'll see what he can do here. Down straight they come. As you can see in the distance, Swifty Racer flashing with ERS. 1.44.1 for Mike. That's the fastest lap of the race so far. No moves being made from Mamzella. Doesn't opt to deploy the DRS. Or ERS, sorry. Oh Jesus. Sorry, my pardon. Final Flame has a bit more ERS than Swifty Racer. Into turn 3. He's not opting to deploy his ERS. 7 laps remaining here. So all to play for. But Mike Shore is dominating this race at the minute. Just like he did in Bahrain. So we have EJ here, who's in a Mercedes sandwich. EJ learning low on ERS. Zap is going to be looking to get past him here. So we'll see what Zap can do. Into this right-hander here. Castle section coming up. And we'll go back to this battle here. Final Flame all over the back of Swift Racer. No overtakes into the top of the hill. Oh Jesus, Final Flame he's went in way too hot there. He's lost the car. And Mamzella caught up in that accident too, so Swifty Racer with a comfortable lead now. Looking to set after Michler for the win, but Michler's pace has been dominant so far, so here comes Mamzella. Is he going to take his anger out on Final Flame? Keep it clean, boys. Into turn 1. Final Flame lacking a bit of straight line speed with the DRS and ERS combo. Into turn 1. Oh, I think he's went a bit too deep. No, everything okay. Yes, so go on board with Zap. EJ running low. Oh no, that is Mamzella who's crashed out of the race. Ah, we have a full safety car here. I don't know how many safety cars there's been, but another full safety car, and Nova Iconic's in for his last pit stop. Hopefully his last pit stop, as I assume everybody's going to go on to the soft. Swifty Racer has been saved here, so we're going to have a couple of laps here. A couple of laps here for the drivers. Everybody's going to throw on a set of soft tires, I imagine, and they're going to go for it. Everybody's going to fancy their chances. No penalties. So the end of this race is going to prove to be very interesting. For the lads saying that's boring in the chat, don't turn it off just yet. Oh no, Dave the Gooner, he's got a penalty for driving through. Went through the pit lane. I'm sorry. He's gonna have to go through the pit lane. I meant. That's gonna ruin his race because imagine Michael's gonna make a pit stop. Yeah, Michael going into pits. Here comes Swifty Racer going into pits as well. Final Flim going into the pits as well. David the Gooner into the pits as well. But David the Gooner has a drive-through. I don't think you can serve a drive-through on the first lap that you get it. Yeah, I'm right. EJ into pits. EJ's going to held up here. Unless they can do it fast. Oh, the clean. Oh no, he got held up a little bit, but clean double stack. Hooper coming into pits as well. Mademoiselle, after just throwing on that set 3 laps ago, I don't think he has any new soft tyres. I might be wrong though. He has pitted quite a lot. No, Nova stays out. That's the least I'd expect from him, considering he has pitted a lot on this race. Now David the Gooner is going to have to serve a drive-through still, so he's going to get dropped down to last place here. Well, no. Well, it depends if they can catch up or no. Hopefully not. Hopefully David the Gooner doesn't drop into last place after. He has done a great drive today, so we want to see David the Gooner do well here. Now, Michler. Oh, something's happened to Michler. He's had to repair his wing, I'm pretty sure. So Swifty Racer inherits the lead. That's something that I didn't notice. Michler takes the lead of the race, or Swifty Racer, sorry, takes the lead of the race after. I do believe Michler had to fix his wing. He did lose a lot of times actually in the end, so I think the safety car is going to be in this lap. If it's in this lap, that'd be a nightmare for David the Gooner. Oh dear. Hopefully everybody can keep it clean through here. Yeah, so safety car, we're going to see, is the safety car going to be in this lap? Surely it is. We'll see now. Oh, sure. I'm silly. David the Gooner wouldn't have been able to serve it anyway. Why isn't it going in? Come on. Everybody's here. Oh well. So we have to put up the safety car for one more lap, unfortunately. So, Swifty Racer leading the race here for all the new watchers. Michler in P2, Final Flame in P3, David the Gooner in P4, EJ in P5. Everybody has a fresh set of soft tires thrown on. So this is anybody's race. Whoever's the fastest driver has the most chance of winning this race. Me personally, I think Michler's going to come home with the win today. He's been dominating the sprint and the feature pretty much. Just a slight mistake cost him P1. So we'll see. We'll see. Only time can tell. But hopefully Swifty Racer can bring home his first win. I think everybody likes seeing first wins in Formula V. Safety car should be in this lap. Yeah, so interesting race to say the least. Very interesting. Thanks to everybody who's stuck around for the stream. I know that hasn't been the best of races today, but it is Baku. Uh, you can't expect anything less. Safety car, please God, is in this lap. Oh Jesus, hopefully it's in this lap. Not many laps remaining, just 4 laps remaining. Would be 23, 24, 25, 26. So we'll have 4 laps remaining when the safety car comes in. Swifty Racer leading the race. We'll go on board with Final Flame. Mike Sure is going to be looking to overtake Swifty Racer. Swifty Racer hasn't led a single lap of this race, I do believe. Is in P1 at the minute, sitting in P1 after a lot of crashes, as you can see. So we're going to see when Swifty Racer going to go. He's gone now. He's caught Mike Sure out. He's caught Mike Sure out a little bit. We'll see. Is anything happening up the grid? Here comes Ichi into turn 1. We'll go on board. We'll go off board. Sorry. Into turn. Oh, jeez, there's a massive crash at the back. A couple of drivers involved in that. Here they're going 3 wide. Can Nova get the switchback? No DRS until until a couple of laps have passed. So great racing down the back here in Division 2. Into turn 3. Here we go. No, can Mademoiselle go around the outside? Oh, there's a spinner there. That's Hooper. Oh dear. Hooper, who was having a good race there, looked to be challenging for a good amount of points here. I think David the Gooner's hit the wall as well. No, just a bit of racing there between EJ and Mademoiselle, or David the Gooner, which is what the fans come for. So that's great. Swifty Hit Racer has kept the lead this race. Michler, as the drivers go up the hill, everybody's looking to snatch P1 here. Final Flame's going to fancy his chances. As for Michler, as for EJ, great race for Haas so far. EJ a little bit behind, but there's still time as long as these lot battle. Make sure everybody gets through the hill safely. Yeah. So here comes Mike Short down the straight, 50% ERS. There'll be 3 laps remaining when they cross the line. This is the sprint for the win. We know these two are good friends. Could this be the break of the friendship? Who's going to get the win? Why is this camera angle here? This is just the worst camera angle. Into turn 1 they go. Swifty Racer defends nicely. Does he go a bit deep though? No, hits the apex nicely. Here comes Final Flame. He's going to be fancying his chances. Into turn 2 they go. Swifty Racer keeps the lead of the race. Michler looks for the better exit. Pulling alongside Swifty Racer. Here they go into turn 3. Into turn 3 they go. Michler backs out a little bit. Final Flame is going to be looking to get that position off Michler and Swifty Racer. Everybody in the fight for the win here. We'll just focus on this fight because this is the fight for the win. As you can see, go on board with Michler here. Michler is delivering a great race. He won't be satisfied with nothing but a win. I can tell you that after this drive. He wants that win. He'll be hungry for that win now. So, Swifty Racer, he's going to have to defend with all his might. He's doing a little bit better with battery levels. Michler using a lot of battery, as you can see. A lot more than Swifty anyway. Into the hill. Swifties went a little bit too deep. That's going to allow Michler to get the run. Oh, oh. I don't think Swifty knows that there's no DRS yet. Oh, here they go, side by side. Michler backs out a little bit. That's going to allow Final Flame. Here comes Final Flame. Down the straight they go. Here we go. It's all popping off here in Baku. Here comes Final Flame. Can Final Flame do it, Daniel Ricciardo? Michler has no ERS as he pulls alongside. Nova Iconic has crashed out of the race. He is out of the race. That is his race over. He hasn't been having a great race anyway. So, but if he did finish, he would have got points. So disappointing for Alpine. Both drivers are out. So 0 points for Alpine. Here comes Michler. No ERS. Swifty Racer not doing as better with ERS as well. Down the inside. No, he's just back out a little bit. But Final Flame is doing a lot better on ERS. Here he goes into P2. I fancy Final Flame for the win here. Come on. Here they go into this corner. Final Flame backs out a little bit. You can see that his experience is showing. We have Hooper and David the Gooner down the back there after, I imagine, a pit stop. No pit stops, just a crash, I suppose. We'll go back with EJ. There is a battle going on here. Everybody safely through the castle section, but the battle, Michler with no ERS, Final Flame. Final Flame senses P2 here. He wants that P2. We'll go on board with him. He's pulling out of a second nearly, so he has to up his pace there. And they're not as close as they were. Swifty Racer. As long as it stays. Oh, Michael's got a good exit though. He's not going to have any ERS by the time of this last straight. By the end of the straight. 0% ERS. Swifty's doing a little bit better, but not that much. They're both flashing red. Here they go. Oh, it's not going to make a difference. 0% ERS for Mike Shore and Swifty. No, Swifty. He's not exactly 0. It is the last lap of the race. Mademoiselle's got ahead of Final Flame, or there's a bit of, or EJ. There's a bit of jockeying going on there. But here comes Michler. This is for the win. This is for the win. Pulls to one side. They're both on 0% ERS. Oh, Michler fails to get past him there. Can Michler snatch the win of this race? It was a pretty boring race at the start, but it's proven out to be a great race here now as we see who's going to get the win of the race. The Azerbaijan Grand Prix here, sprint race. The fans on the balcony, they're loving it. Michler has to sit behind like a duck and just wait for his moment. Final Flame, if he wants to get that P2, he's going to have to up his game there. As he does do that, actually, he has a good corner there. But he's going to have to, every corner is going to matter here. Michler, he's so close, He's going to send it. Oh, no, just backs out a little bit. Oh, jeez, it's going to be a photo finish here in Baku. Michler, can he get the win? Here we go. This is it. Last lap of the race. This is the checkered flag. This is for the win. Michler switches on the DRS. It's going away from him. They're both on 0% DRS. Oh, come on. Can Michler do it? Oh, it's going to be so close. So close. 0.57. Swifty Racer gets the win of the race after a photo finish here in Baku. Well done, Swifty. That was a photo finish here in Baku. Final Flame completes the podium. And pretty boring race that got pretty interesting pretty fast. So, I'll see if they want to do interviews, but they don't have to if they don't want to. I'm not bothered about interviews. I will see if they want to do interviews. Michler's not very happy after. Apparently, he sent it. So we won't do interviews. Um, so that's the end of the Grand Prix. Cheers to everybody that tuned in. Can seem pretty boring at times, but um, yeah, that's the final race classification. We have results from the weekend. Swift Racer takes 31 points. That is a big haul of points for his championship hopes. That's the result from the sprint race. Um, there's the so there we go. Thanks to everybody that tuned in, and we'll see you next time.